Is learning the English language your toughest challenge yet? Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.
What post have you held before?
I have been a salesman.
How many places have you worked altogether?
Okay, Rebecca. Well, I think you've given me a clear impression of your positive qualities, but let's talk a little bit about your weaknesses.
Okay. Well, it's always more difficult to describe them, isn't it?
Definitely, but if you had to pinpoint one weakness, what would it be?
Well, as I mentioned before, I do tend to get frustrated if I don't see progress in my work or career. I suppose I'm quite a restless character. My father always taught me to be a high achiever, so.
So would you say if things don't go your way at work, it could easily get you down?
Well, in a way, yes. But I must say that even if I'm not completely happy in my work, I always give 110%. I would never shirk my responsibilities. I suppose sometimes I expect too much too soon.
Well, you know, journalism is a highly competitive world, so you do need to keep pushing yourself, it's true. Okay. Well, let's move on to talk about the job position here, shall we?
Yes, please.
Do you have a United States RN license, i.e., registered nurse license?
No, I haven't had a chance to take the exam as I have just arrived here.
Could you tell me about your professional education?
All right. I graduated from the nursing school of Beijing Medical University. The nursing school offered such courses as nursing science, nursing psychology, nursing ethics, internal medicine, surgery, pediatrics, and so on.
How about 15% the first 6 months and the second 6 months at 12% with a guarantee of 3,000 units?
That's a lot to sell with very low profit margins.
It's about the best we can do, Smith. We need to hammer something out today. If I go back empty-handed, I may be coming back to you soon to ask for a job.
Okay, 17% the first 6 months, 14% for the second.
Good. Let's iron out the remaining details. When do you want to take delivery?
We'd like you to execute the first order by the 31 Street.
Let me run through this again. The first shipment for 1,500 units to be delivered in 27 days by the 31 Street.
Right. We couldn't handle much larger shipments.
Fine. But I'd prefer the first shipment to be 1,000 units, the next 2,000. The 31st is quite soon. I can't guarantee 1,500.
I can agree to that. Well, if there's nothing else, I think we've settled everything.
Tom, this deal promises big returns for both sides. Let's hope it's the beginning of a long and prosperous relationship.
Will you introduce me to the new colleague?
Haven't you met yet?
No, we haven't.
I'll be glad to do it.
Hello, Dana Okro.
Hello, Dana. This is Kevin Abrahams from Eureka Corp. I don't know if you'll remember me, but we met last week at the Chamber of Commerce luncheon.
Oh, yes. Hi, how are you?
Great. Do you have a few minutes right now for me to tell you a little bit more about the data management tools our company has to offer? It won't take long.
Actually, I'm really swamped right now and I'll be going into a meeting in a few minutes. Is there any literature you can send me?
Oh, sure. I understand. I'd be happy to send you a promotional packet about the programs that I think might best suit a company of your size. Would it be okay if I called again to see if you have any questions?
Let's do this. Since I'm not sure when I'll get a chance to read the material, why don't I give you a call if I have any questions? Now, I'm really sorry, but I have to get going to this meeting.
No problem at all. I won't keep you any longer. I'll put a package to you in the mail and we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. Bye. Bye. What's your expected salary?
I expect to be paid according to my abilities.
How do you feel about an annual salary of 100,000 yuan plus bonus?
That's a little less than I expected. But to me, the most important thing is the job and the people I will work with. Moreover, I am sure I will get a raise quickly depending on my background and experience.
That sounds very reasonable.
By the way, how long is my probation?
Generally, it is 6 months, and during this period you are half paid. What do you do in your spare times?
I have many hobbies. I like most all kind of sports, and I also like to listen to classic musics.
What sports do you like best?
Football. It's a very exciting game, because it keeps you alert, and I also enjoying the team spirit of football.
Do you like reading books?
Yes, I enjoying reading biographs, especially those of well-known statesmen, militarists, scientists and artists. I can learn a lot from their life histories.
Who are your favorite authors?
I like the novels of Dickens very much. I have reading almost all of them in Chinese translation. I wish I can reading them in the original.
Marco has fallen off a ladder. I think he's hurt his back. What shall we do?
We'd better not move him. I'll get the first aider.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.